Okay, happy week of Friday the 13th. That is this Friday. Yeah, we're going to be talking about these next set of episodes. Most of these are Ultimate Lost Media. I've only seen like either a few clips or scenes or just nothing of them at all. This next episode, especially because uh, this is another balancing pots situation. This is another episode that I remember seeing a lot, but is ultimately rare, and I forgot to write the air date. This episode aired on September 15th, 2003. So yeah, I think I might remember the Teletubbies everywhere portion of the episode. I'm not sure. Let's see, I'm just trying to turn off the volume. So yeah, So the 15-minute episode is the entirety of the hanging out the wash episode, just without the uh, clothesline segment because obviously they couldn't fit that in there. So yeah, it's pretty interesting because most like 15-minute versions of the episodes would usually like replace the dance with something else, but yeah, I think there's another one that does not, but that had a different opening segment. So yeah, So this has the opening segment with Lala going down the slide, which that I remember. I remember there was a very weird error where uh, Lala saw the windmill from inside the house, and it showed the regular windmill animation that's usually used for the outdoor segments, like instead of the one for the indoor ones with the window surrounding it. Yeah, this was one of the last episodes filmed, so I don't know, maybe like they just started removing the windows from the house. So yeah, I kind of remember it had the full home hill one opening shot. I think it's like a little bit shorter in this episode. And I think on the Blue Sky video, I want to say when this TV event was shown, it had like the Teletubbies were not heard giggling when they were laying on the ground and their tummies were lighting up, which I don't think I remember that happening here. And that has the rocking dance, and this time it's the extended version, which I'm not sure if I remember that. I can't remember if it was the shortened version. Poe's the missing Teletubby, and Dipsy's the Boo Shouter. Uh, Possibly with the alternate ending music. I'm not sure. I didn't write it on there, but I don't know. And the Pledge Drive area, it has the round and round dance at the end. This is what I kind of remember because I don't think I remember really like any episodes with the rocking dance. I remember like one, but we'll get to that later. And yeah, it's the same version from Strawberry Picking, which I remember because it had a shot of the Teletubbies posing at the end. So yeah, Lala's the missing Teletubby. In the rerun airing, it apparently has the three ships in the middle and has the opening shots from feeding the chickens, the UK version from the opening segment, which I'm not sure if I remember that. And then the rocking dance is the shortened version, which that I may or may not remember. Lala is the missing Teletubby again. Yeah, all the alternate airings have Lala being the missing Teletubby from what I've heard. And the Sprout airing, it has the magic tree at the end, which has the opening shots from number three, version one, before the opening segment, which I'm not sure if I remember that. I might. And then the windmill stops spinning. Actually, no, I don't think I remember that opening shot because I think that was the field 10 opening shot. I think that's what it's called, where we see like the front door and then it like pans over to the field. Yeah, I don't remember that opening shot at all. Lala's the Boo Shouter. In the alternate Sprout airing as the opening segment from Catherine's Toy Farm, where the Teletubbies arrive at the table one by one. I might remember that happening this episode, maybe. And then at the end, it has the skipping dance, which apparently, from what I heard, it's the same version from the Sunday special version of The Very Proud Crown, where it's the shortened version. Yeah, basically, they do the dance once instead of twice, which I've heard about the shortened version a lot. As the ending from Balancing, where the Teletubbies come out of the house, but ends with the baby son giggling instead of them seeing the windmill spinning. I think I remember seeing like a custom Teletubbies special where that happened, but it did have the windmill stopping off screen, one of those episodes. Yeah, that unfortunately has been deleted. I can't find it anywhere. Next up is Numbers 4. This aired on September 16th, 2003. The 15-minute episode I call Different Sizes, even though really only one of the segments has to do with that. I think I might remember the Teletubbies Everywhere portion. And it's the opening. The first segment is the main segment from Stick Insect, where the Teletubbies are looking at different sized clouds. There's a big one and a small one, two medium sized ones, I think. Yeah, I think I vaguely remember seeing this, but I honestly remember like something different happened, but I'm not sure. And then it has the Happy Dance, which is the same version from Cows and Calves, and once again, yeah, it comes before magical events. And something very interesting, most descriptions say this has the animal parade, which I feel like is kind of odd, since it really doesn't have anything to do with the number 4 other than like 2 plus 2. Uh, but yeah, like I feel like they switched it around with the episode Indian Dance, which that had the Magic House. But apparently both episodes have the Magic House, because I looked up on the old Teletubbies website, there's a section for like activities based on each of the episodes, and even though the description for this episode says the animal parade, there's an activity like based on the Magic House. So yeah, it's the same version from the Sunday special version of Yellow Cow, where it's the same version from Emily and the Trap, where it's the bottom left window version, and the camera cuts to the windmill stopping instead of fading. And apparently it's one of those episodes where the voice trumpet's already facing the camera, which that I obviously don't remember. So yeah. Lala's the missing Teletubby, and Tinky Winky's the Boo Shouter, possibly with the alternate ending music, I'm not sure. And the Pledge Drive airing it has the piano segment from Honky Tonk Piano, which that I may or may not remember. And then, like, every single alternate airing I've looked it up does not have the happy dance at all. It just goes right to the magical event, with the magical event starting after the baby son shown giggling. Yeah. So, yeah, and the magical event is the animal parade this time, and I think it's the same version from Mary Had a Little Lamb, which I vaguely remember. So yeah. And yeah. Poe is the Boo Shouter. And the rerun airing it has the segment from Afro Caribbean Vegetables, which I know this was on the. I think the. I just watched it yesterday. The What's That DVD, where they're looking at different colors in Teletubby Land, but they don't know what color Tubby Custard is. I think I vaguely remember seeing this. I'm not sure if this was the episode I saw with it. And the Magic House is the top left window version. And Tinky Winky's the Boo Shouter again, possibly with the alternate ending music. I don't think so. Uh-oh, I hear a loud truck. That time of year again. It's the most horrible time of the year. I don't know why I'm suddenly doing this. The Sprout airing has the segment from Otters where Poe and Dipsy are having a play day, which I might remember. And then they do the Dancing Bear, which dances twice and the windmill stops spinning. That I might remember. Poe's the Boo Shouter. In the alternate Sprout airing, it has the segment from Hermit Crabs where the Teletubbies are just coming and going. Which that I'm not sure if I remember. And then and then it has the Animal Parade, which once again is the same version from Mary Had a Little Lamb. Yeah, that computer. I don't know if it's just like my computer, it's like Windows 11 computers do this, because I think Windows 10 computers do this with like the loud like buzzing sound or whatever, like a fan almost, like it's about to blast off into outer space. Because I've seen like Lisa Foyles on her podcast. She has the same problem. I think I've even seen like I've been watching like the Box Cutter podcast. This guy is like reviewing like episodes of Out of the Box. He has the same thing because I hear his computer just like going crazy. So yeah, Tinky Winky's the missing Teletubby and Poe's the Boo Shouter. Next up is Marble Track. This is an episode I vaguely remember. I think I might remember the Teletubbies Everywhere TV event, but I might have gotten it confused with the Sandcastles TV event, which that had a very similar theme. So yeah. So the 15-minute episode has the opening segment from Playing with Dough, where the Teletubbies are running around, which that I don't think I remember. And it has the Level Crossing TV event, which I think I vaguely remember. I think I had the later audio of Tinky Winky being chosen, unless I'm wrong. I usually am wrong. And then after that, it has the Twisty Dance. I actually do remember this, but I kind of remember it was the same version from Going In and Coming Out, where it had the same closing shot used as an opening shot. But apparently it's the same version from Rice Patties, which that I'm not sure. If I remember, I might. I'm not sure. But yeah, Dipsy's the missing Teletubby, and also the Boo Shouter. This episode aired on September 17th, 2003. So yeah, in the Pledge Drive area, it has the Up and Down dance at the end, which that I may or may not remember. It's the same version from Painting Easter Eggs. Yeah. And Poe's the missing Teletubby, and Lala's the Boo Shouter. And the rerun airing it has the opening segment from Level Crossing where they're running around the house, and apparently I heard it ends with the scene of the Teletubbies saying "uh-oh" from the Twisty Dance instead of having the TV event just start right away. So yeah. The other alternate airings that I haven't discussed yet also have this segment, but I think they have the TV event starting like right away, like they did in the original episode. And at the end, this is what I remember. It has the running away dance at the end. I do remember seeing that take place after a TV event. I think it started with like no opening shots, except it's the extended version. I kind of remember it was the shortened version. So yeah, Poe's the missing Teletubby, and yeah, Poe is the missing Teletubby in all of the alternate airings. And the Sprout airing, it has the Magic House at the end, which has the opening shots from the Dipsy's very special dance segment, which I don't remember that. As the top left window version. I think I remember seeing like maybe like one episode with the top left window version. Like because like the way it ends is a bit differently. The music is different when the house walls disappear and the windows are still there before they disappear. The curtains are still there as well. That doesn't usually happen. And of course, the windmill stops spinning. Tinky Winky's the Boo Shouter. In the alternate Sprout airing, it has the up and down dance at the end. This time, the same version from Sitting and Standing, Sunday special version. Whereas the shortened version, and the camera cuts to the windmill stopping at the end, just without the Teletubbies saying "uh oh." That I don't remember. At least I don't think. I might have had a dream about that. Have you ever had a dream where and you could you so shaking and beating? This is another episode where I don't remember the Teletubbies Everywhere episode at all, but I remember the 15-minute episode. So yeah, this 15-minute episode is kind of a condensed version of the Bluebells episode. So it has the Bluebells segment from the episode where all those bluebells appear. I think I remember seeing this twice, and yeah, I remember being like very amused by it because I've never seen a segment like that. So yeah, and then after that it has the running away dance, which is the same version from Becky and Jed Find Eggs, which I think I do remember that. I think it was one of the few episodes I saw with that dance. Tinky Winky is the missing Teletubby, and Lala is the Boo Shouter, possibly with the alternate ending music. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'll probably erase that. Unless I do know, like, exactly which episodes have that, if I get any more information on that. So, yeah. This episode aired on September 18th, 2003. And the Pledge Drive airing, it has the Twisty Dance at the end, which is. Oh, wait, no, that's the alternate Sprout airing. So, the Pledge Drive airing is the. is basically the Masterpieces 15-minute episode from Sign Painting, except it has the Animal Parade instead of the three ships, from what I've heard. I'm not sure if I remember that. Yeah, so maybe like I said, with like the 15-minute episodes airing with different like Teletubbies Everywhere episodes, maybe that could be true. Uh, because like yeah, with the Bluebells episode, obviously. I kind of also remember the Bluebells TV events, but I don't really know for sure. I think it might have been a bonus feature. I don't think it was, but like I thought it was. So yeah, and Poe is the Boo Shouter, and the rerun airing. Yeah, I think I'm getting on track now. It has the jumping dance, which is the same version from Feeding Baby Penguins. I kind of remember it's the same version from the US version of Jumping, where it didn't have the windmill stopping at the end, though I'm not sure. Dipsy's the missing Teletubby, and Tinky Winky's the Boo Shouter. I'm not sure if it has the alternate ending music, even though I wrote that as well. But, like, yeah. Erase, rinse, and repeat. So in the Sprout airing, it has the segment from Animal Plates where the voice trumpets are making different animal noises, which I think I vaguely remember. And then after that is the dancing bear dancing once with the windmill stopping. I'm not sure if they would be able to fit that all in there. Like I said, if they would be able to fit all these stuff, they'd probably have to shorten one of the segments. So yeah, Dipsy's the Boo Shouter. And the alternate Sprout airing, the Bluebell segment is shortened, which I think I also remember seeing that when I saw this on PBS. I'm not sure. And then it has the Twisty Dance at the end, which this I might remember. It's the same version from the Sunday special version of flamenco dancing, where it's the extended version, and the windmill stops spinning before the Teletubbies say "uh oh." I can't remember what happened after they said "uh oh." So yeah. And last but not least, flower planting. This is one I've heard a lot about. Before I saw this episode, I had a VHS, the screener copy of Altogether Teletubbies, which had the UK version of the Teletubbies Everywhere portion, the flower planting one. And I remember a while later, I actually did see the full episode on TV, and I was very amused by that. The Teletubbies Everywhere music at the beginning is a bit delayed. So yeah. So this has the opening segment from Jabadeo. I'm not sure if I remember that, where the Teletubbies are walking in different directions. And even though like the the TV event music is off sync, the windmill whooshing sound is not. Like yeah, it's very weird. When I saw a clip of this, I'm not sure like how the entire scene would go because it kind of like cut off before like we could see that much. So yeah, I don't remember that. If I'm gonna remember the segment, I might remember it had like the entire thing being off sync. So yeah, and it has the Welly Walk TV event, which the child narrator says Lewis's name as Lucian. Like I don't think that's his actual name. They even credit him as Lewis in the end credits. But yeah, which I never even noticed that. So yeah, and again with the Teletubbies Everywhere portion, I actually like some of the segments. They're pretty unique. When Dipsy, or was it Dipsy or Lala, they were drawing a star, and then Tinky Winky discovered the color silver, which that was not what I expected. And uh, yeah, the rain cloud. But yeah. Anyway, after the TV event is the Dizzy Dance, which is the same version from Jabadeo, except they added uh, two opening shots before the regular opening shots of the Right Path 2 opening shot with the windmill on screen and one of the rabbit clips with the extended opening music. And the audio of the dance is taken from Sparkly Spider because of that music. And at the very end, if you listen closely, you can hear the uh, little bit of the magical event tune. I don't remember like it starting with those opening shots. I remember it's the exact same version from Sparkly Spider. So yeah, the voice trumpet's delayed. Wow, I wrote a lot for this episode because like the alternate airings, there's just all over the place. Dipsy's the missing Teletubby, and also the Boo Shouter. And I wrote that all of these airings have the alternate ending music. I'm not sure. I'll just leave it there like that. I don't know. Probably not. This and again with like the opening shots for the Dizzy Dance, both that the and the opening segment have the extended opening music. This also aired during the 10th anniversary. This episode aired on September 19th, 2003. In the Pledge Drive airing, this has the opening segment from Caterpillars, where Tinky Winky fetches the others outside, which that I may or may not remember. And the TV event plays once again, which I don't remember that. And apparently, like, it has the entire second half of Walking in the Woods with the falling down dance and the magic tree. I'm not sure if the magic tree is the same version where like the windmill stopping sound is delayed. I don't think it is. But yeah, that I do remember. I think Lala's the boo shouter. So yeah, in the rerun area, this has the opening segment from Bubbles Russia, where the Teletubbies are saying "uh-oh" inside the house, which that I may or may not remember. I don't know. I'm saying remember very wrong when I talk a lot. And then at the end, it has the dancing bear dancing once, and the windmill stops spinning. I'm not sure how it starts. I think it might have started with the opening shots from maybe Becky and Jed finding eggs before the lion and bear starts. So yeah. And Poe is the boo shouter. In the Sprout area, it has the segment from up the hill where Tinky Winky falls off the slide, which that I may or may not remember. Come on. Stupid, like, skinny, like, scroll bar. I don't know why they made them so skinny now. It's hard to, like, control them. Like, I can use, like, the scroll, like, thing on my mouse, but it's just really a pain to use sometimes because sometimes it just goes too far. Yeah, stupid, like, application updates. And that has the three ships at the end, which has the opening shots from the nursery rhymes episode before the Banbury Cross segment. I'm guessing like maybe like has the closing shot used in the previous segment, and that shows one of the rabbit clips, and it has the shortened opening music that I'm not sure if I remember, and the windmill stops spinning. So yeah, and Tinky Winky's the boo shouter. Now, the alternate Sprout airing has the opening segment from Feeding Baby Penguins when Tinky Winky tries to make tubby custard, but he doesn't have time because the windmill starts spinning. So, yeah, Tinky Winky is involved with a lot of these opening segments, ironically. I have a stomach ache. And then the after that, after a TV event, is the segment from Catherine's Toy Farm where Lala fetches the others and the magic tree and the windmill stops spinning. So yeah, Dipsy's the missing Teletubby, and Lala's the boo shouter. So yeah, that's it for now. This took not too long like I expected. But yeah, see you later.